Hi, I am SaferSephirothVII and welcome. I am excited, so excited today to announce my new project on Final Fantasy VII Remake Beginner's Guide. I know it's been a while. To all my supporters out there, all my fans, I really appreciate you. You guys know how packed with so many feelings I am right now, so much excitement. I've been waiting 15 years for this game to come out. So have a lot of other people. Final Fantasy VII is it is my favorite game of all time. So to see the remake finally here, and I get to share that new experience with all of the newcomers and all of the veterans out there that appreciate this game and love this game with your dear heart. I really hope you guys appreciate this, and we're going to be covering all of the basics. Now this will include difficulty options, camera and gameplay settings and recommendations, simple and core gaming mechanics, in-game battle tips, essential magic via materia usage, and my favorite, boss strategies to ensure your survival in a beautiful yet dark city of Midgar, and much more. In this introduction segment, I will guide you through this first chapter. As I do with all my beginner guides, I will only try to convey important information as I see fit. One last thing, thank you, and let's enjoy this experience together, my friends. Let's do it. As you can see, you have plenty of camera settings. I recommend putting your camera distance, out of battle and in battle to 3. Because the camera does get in the way a lot. 1 is a little too close, The other settings you can put it as fit. I recommend, everything on. Let's do the audio. Turn down the music a little bit and the special effects. And put the speech volume up so we can hear our characters. We don't want them to get drowned out. Language, you can choose Japanese or English, however you want. I'm gonna choose English. Here goes some other camera controls. You can choose to go inverted if you one of them people that experience a lot of flight simulators or mecha type games. You'll be familiar with that. Now here's a good one, the difficulty. Classic is a little bit more like the original system, just like a Evolve thing where you just focus on using the commands in battle. Easy, of course, the difficulty is just going to be a little bit more easier when it comes to the characters fighting monsters, the health of the monsters and stuff, but we're definitely going to choose normal. I think we can handle that. I have a little bit more experience, and I do believe in you guys. But if you guys want me to make a strategy guide on easy, or if you want me to make another strategy guide on classic, that would be fine too. In my opinion, all modes are very fun to use. Normal is a little bit more challenging though, so if you're one of those people that you like a challenge, you like to play Dark Souls or Monster Hunter or something like that, then you'll feel right at home with this. Now let's get into this beautiful cutscene. I feel like Square Enix did a very spectacular job capturing everything and reimagining it so we can see it here in 2020 from a 1997 masterpiece in Final Fantasy VII. One of the games that's just like so very, very important in our gaming history. But I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this cutscene. Then after the cutscene, we'll continue, and I can give you guys some pointers, some tips on how to be very efficient in battle. Enjoy.
Get down here, Merc.
Alright, here we go. We got our spiky-headed hero.
Who goes there?
You're up.
Let's get it. Use square to attack.
Nice and easy.
Alright.
Don't think so.
Very simple. Yeah, so the attack button is square. You just want to, you know, mash on that a little bit, but don't mash too much.
Hands where I can see them.
This game will punish you for mashing.
Have fun.
The ATB gauge fills as time passes, and by attacking with square, once a bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge.
Move and we shoot.
Go.
You can expend ATB gauge charges to perform battle commands such as using abilities, magic, or items. Press X and try using one of your commands. Alright, let's use one of our commands here. We can use one of our spells. Cast fire. Should do some pretty good damage. Oof, yeah. There we go.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, Cloud. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information. Press options to open the main menu. You can also press the touchpad, and it's going to display a map for you. That way you can look at, you know, various objectives. You can pretty much figure out exactly where you need to go in this game. Oh, and this special double arrow icon kind of tells you exactly what to do there. You just move towards it and you'll do an automatic animation. From the main menu, you can view your inventory. Alright. So I know a lot of people play different games. You're probably familiar with the heads up display and these different menus, but I just want to show the shortcut menu right here. I just put fire there because that's what I like there. You can set it up how you want to, whatever fits your play style. And you have a whole bunch of different options here. You have enemy intel. This is one of the security officers we just fought. Your spells, you can check your spells here. We only have fire at the moment. Inventory, items. This is going to be healing items. When you take damage, you can use these to replenish your health. And when you use magic, you can replenish your magic using the ether. You know, all of these good things that you would expect from a modern take on any RPG nowadays. You know, based on the old games and whatnot. Here we go, the party system right here. We only have Cloud in our party, and we have a whole bunch of statistics and information that you can really dive deep into if you want to take the time to. You know, we're not going to go over little intricate and detailed information at this point, but I just wanted to show you guys that you can, right? So we have, you know, attack, magic attack, defense, magic defense, strength, magic. It's a lot. It's so much stuff in this game. Then this is very important too. We have our manual here. Now the manual is important because you can refer to it at any time by just going to this menu, and then you can just check, you know, all different types of controls. What you got: restoring HP, gameplay, leveling up. You know, this is a game where you it's all about progression. It's all about leveling up. It's all about getting stronger. You know, you want to get to that god tier of destroying monsters quickly, and you know, just, I guess, solving any problem and getting past any obstacles. So that's what it's all about in RPGs if you haven't played one. Battles begin when you encounter enemies in the field. You know, this is all basic stuff, and I don't want to go into this and make it seem like I'm trying to baby anybody or whatever the case may be, but I do know that a lot of people, this will be their first experience for a lot of people, and they might not be familiar with the RPG formula. So especially with Japanese RPGs, is different from Western. So, you know, I just want to provide as much information as I can. And then, like, if you're a veteran, you can always skip ahead. You don't have to stay for any of this stuff if you just want to enjoy the mini beginner's walkthrough. You know, you can just skip all of this stuff. Oh yeah, of course you can flee from battles too. You can always run from battles. Fight or flight response is an important survival thing in these type of games. So yeah, if you want to make that choice, then make it. But we'll talk more about that later. Let's get into some more action, alright?
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what'd he say?
You can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard or circle to invade. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges your ATB gauge.
Try harder.
And here's me just blocking.
Nope.
Let's try that. There we go.
Enough.
Yeah, you want to block and invade as much as you can. Use triangle to open chests or doors or to talk to people. If you see the word hold, then you need to hold down triangle rather than just pressing it. Good point. So you just hold triangle to open up chests. And there's going to be another chest over here. Look out for these chests. If you find boxes with the Shinra logo, press square to smash them with your sword. They may contain useful items such as potions that restore HP or Mako shards that restore MP. Yep. So in this game you use magic points, which is considered MP. So Mako shards is going to replenish those magic points so you can use your magic.
He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
You can press R3 to lock onto a specific target. Press R3 again to unlock. While locked onto a target, you can use the right analog or the directional pad to switch between multiple targets. It's a very good tip. You definitely want to lock on and make sure that you can hit your enemy in the proper spots, you know.
Need a light? That's that.
Hey!
Looks like you're next. Nothing to it.
I found one!
Here we go. It's over. Let's do this. No escape. That it?
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
So you want to make sure you destroy all the crates, because here you'll get a Moogle medal. You see that? Moogle medals is a currency that you're going to need to unlock really cool items later on in one of the further chapters. So keep that in mind. If it's an inanimate object or something that's destructible, make sure you destroy it, because you never know what you might get.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Think you can stop me? See ya.
So another thing about tactical mode that you can enter by pressing X, you can use abilities, spells, different items, you know. For example, here go a grenade. It missed because it bounced backwards, but you get the point. But these are all the different things you're going to be doing frequently in this game, so get used to using these different actions.
Time to burn. Was never in doubt.
Now even at this point in the game, you want to be using your shortcuts. You can chain a lot of cool attacks together and do a lot of optimal damage. So right there you just see me do the focus thrust, which is a good ability for staggering and just damage in general.
Come on, Cloud!
Pick up the pace!
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Well, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
Switching modes. Every character has a unique ability, which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balance operator mode and his attack oriented Punisher mode. Press triangle to try it out.
He's alone. We can.
Punisher mode. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. When you evade such attacks, you will switch back to operator mode.
Make it rain.
It's over. Here we go. Enough.
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button? So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
Tifa and I...
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down square releases a sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with the ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud
Gonna
cannot
throw your
reach with his
sword at
sword.
him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Overcharge. Press triangle Y in control of Barrett to deliver a heavy-hitting attack that fills a large portion of his ATB gauge.
Come on.
Then you can actually press triangle repeatedly to charge it a lot faster. It charges slow, so keep that in mind. You just want to tap triangle when, you know, you have little small gaps in between battles.
See ya.
You can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. Use a directional pad, or you can hit L2 and R2. And basically, you can just switch between characters or issue commands. That's what they're explaining. And as you can see here, I switch a little bit. It's a juggle factor. You definitely want to juggle a lot of different things when you're playing this game. You want to micromanage. It's all about micromanagement. It's a real-time strategy game in my opinion.
Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over. You got that?
Gonna make your
Try me.
eyeballs pop. Ain't got
Okay, that wraps
nothing
up
on
part
me.
1. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we're going to get into part 2 really soon, guys. See you there.
Look what we